Okay. So leading up to March 30th, you're pregnant, the tattoos are there. Are you guys having a lot of fights during this time?
Yes. So, distinctly one day, it was about like a hair situation. I wanted to get my hair done because it had been 2 months since I didn't do my like roots, and I'm not a natural blonde. I have pretty dark hair, although my son is platinum blonde from Aaron. But
Right.
so I needed to get my hair done, and he was uncomfortable with me going to see a male hairdresser, and that's when the fight started, escalating. And I remember he slept in another room, which we had 3 bedrooms at the time, and he slept in another room. And I was like wondering, like, why is he locked up in there? Like he's upset with me that I was messaging a hairstylist saying, can I come get my hair done, as soon as possible? I need it done right away. And he was like, I don't understand why you want to drive all the way to Orange County to get your hair done. I said, because I don't know anybody, around this area to do my hair. That's when it escalated. And then the next day, basically he said he wanted me out of the house and to move everything out. And he had his assistant that lived close by in Lancaster. And basically he was the one in charge of like getting me to move out of the house. So, that happened.
But you're pregnant at the time.
Yes.
Okay, so how are you feeling? You're getting kicked out of the house. Because did you give up your old apartment?
Yes. Yes.
So you don't have an apartment.
Don't have an apartment.
You're getting kicked out of the home that you live in.
Yes.
You're pregnant.
Yes.
Were you about to go live with your mom or?
I mean, I just went to her house. I had no other option. I didn't have a home.
Yeah.
And I paid 3 months of mortgage to his Lancaster home.
Okay.
And that was recorded also, too. He said, Melanie invested in my house. And he told a couple of people on his live streams. He was like, Melanie invested 3 months of rent or mortgage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then on March 30th, you guys have a really bad fight.
Yes.
And what happens during that fight?
As I left the house, I texted him and I said, well, I don't have my purse or my ID or anything. I need my stuff back. So I come back to the house and there's cops on in his driveway. I didn't think anything of it. And they just arrested me on the spot for domestic violence. And I had to go to Lancaster jail for 3 days.
Okay. So you come back to the house. There's cops there.
He told me I could come back to get my stuff. I said, I need my purse. He said, come back and get it.
Right. Coming back to get it was a setup for you to get arrested.
Yes.
And
he was with his friend also.
Okay. And he claimed that you attacked him.
Yes.
And I guess he had scratches on his arm.
He had a scratch and it was in a perfect line. But we'll get into that right now.
Okay. So did he scratch himself?
He had his friend at the house. His friend was there after I left. His friend came to the home. I don't know. I was gone for about an hour and a half in between that time.
Okay, because the police spoke to both of you, spoke to him.
No, they didn't really ask me anything.
Oh, they didn't talk to you at all?
They just arrested me with handcuffs in Lancaster.
Okay, have you ever been arrested
Never in my life.
Okay.
No.
So now you're getting arrested.
And I do want to point one thing out. As I said, I didn't do my research about, Aaron per se. And after I got arrested, I briefly spoke to one of his ex-girlfriends before me. And she's okay with this being said, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I spoke with her in writing and everything. And she did tell me after I got arrested that a similar situation happened to her involving a restraining order. And also he tweeted a picture of a scratch as well. Of course, she didn't get arrested. I did, because I think I'm the one who came back to the home. And she just had like a temporary restraining order. And then he posted a picture on Twitter of a scratch exactly identical to mine. So, and I've seen that. Other people have seen that. It's been, known that they're both scratches in the same areas, basically.
Okay, so you get cuffed, sent to Lancaster jail, mugshotted.
Yes.
And how long did you stay in jail before you got bailed out?
So, unfortunately, it was during COVID-19, and it was hard to get a bail bondsman, but I did find one, and she finally arrived, and I paid. So I bailed myself out.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're getting out, and during this time, Aaron is talking about the situation on Twitter.
Yes. And online live
Yeah.
streaming about it.
He said, you don't have to wait for someone to treat you bad repeatedly. All it takes is once. They get away with it that once, they know they can treat you like that, then it sets the pattern for the future. So sad. I hope she gets the help she needs. No one deserves domestic abuse, female or male. Hashtag domestic abuse. Hashtag cheaters. She literally choked me out. I'm devastated.
Yes, I remember those tweets.
Okay. Did you choke him out?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't. Also, as well, he was live streaming music only a few hours later on his channel, and some of the people on the comments said, "I thought she did that to you. Why are you singing on live? And why are you rapping? And why are you live streaming for 10 hours when you just claimed what happened to you?"
Okay.
Yeah.
And you actually found out you were pregnant after that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. When you told Aaron that you're pregnant, how did he take it?
He was happy about it. There was even an article made within 24 hours. He contacted somebody. I think it was maybe like one of those magazines, and the Blaze or something, one of those. And he contacted them and said, Melanie's pregnant, and he showed the test on a picture and said, Melanie's pregnant. And that was about a few days after I got arrested, I think. I'm not 100% sure. We'd have to look that up.
Okay, so you get out of jail, and ultimately he drops the charges. I'm assuming.
Yeah. So they called him and they said, "Oh, do you want to press charges?" And he said, "No, I don't want to press charges." And we were
Okay.
already back together within a week after it happened.
Right.
So